history, tragedy, and straight up chaos. Terence Crawford shocks the world. Charlie Kirk gets gunned down. And Adrian Brunner gets himself kicked off a podcast. Let's break it all down. I'm Jay Scenarios. And before we get into this, make sure y'all hit that like button so more people can join the conversation. Smash that subscribe if you're rocking with these deep dives. And if you just watching, drop your thoughts in the chat because I want to hear from y'all. This isn't just my conversation. This our show. So today we're gonna talk about once again Terence Crawford, how he shocked the world. Um, a brief recap: Terence Crawford, he became the first three-time undisputed champion in this four belt era. The first. I mean, as we all know, he didn't jump. You know what I'm saying? From one, well, he didn't. It wasn't from 135 to 140 to 147, but he actually took the big leap to do something that pretty much we got guys like who I can remember as far as in my day. Roy Jones, he started from a lower weight, and he wanted to be the king of the hill, and he jumped up and but he didn't claim all the belts in each and every weight class. So I really would love to hear from you guys and what y'all think as far as what does this mean for boxing history? For me, what it means for the boxing and its history, I feel as if these guys, they got to come to play. They got to come to fight. They have to be ready, man. No more ducking and dodging. No more he on the wrong side of the street. No more he got to wait in line. No more he ain't fought nobody. No more none of that, man. If us as the supporters or the fans, or however, we want to view ourselves. If we sitting and we saying, hey, man, I think Terence or Crawford should fight Spence, or Crawford should fight Boots. Crawford should fight Canelo. Crawford should, or Spence should fight Fondora, or Haney should fight whoever. Man, listen, it's time out for, oh, he's just a cab driver. It's time out for that. We want to see y'all fight. We the one who's supporting it. We is the ones putting the money in you guys' pocket. So for boxing history, you got this guy Terence Crawford. He done climbed up the ranks to go get the big fish, and he fried his ass again. He fried the other big fish. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a great time to be a boxing supporter fan, because it looked like His Excellency Turkey Al-Sheikh is actually putting on and giving us what we want to see, and hopefully these other promoters they actually follow suit and continue with that. Stop trying to just keep everything in house. PBC only fighting PBC, or just fighting Golden Boy, or Top Rank only fighting within their collection of fighters. So I think for at this moment is looking great for the sport of boxing. So for the future of boxing, and I mean, well, for the history of boxing, what this mean, I had to even kind of think about that. What did this mean for the history of boxing? I think that Terence Crawford, he actually goes down as in my book, because Roy Jones was the guy. No matter that he did take some losses, but in his heyday, he was the guy. But for what it means for me for the history of boxing, I think it means that Crawford, he's up there. He has to be in the top 5, if not top And even I'm talking about even I would say high up on that top five. Um, from what my eyes have seen, I'm not interested in hearing the rhetoric of everyone else. No, this guy, he has proven himself. He went out there, did exactly what he said he gonna do. The media tried to stir it and tried to get us to believe that he ain't fought once again. He ain't fought nobody. He on the wrong side of the street. He got to wait in line. He got to wait his turn. So they try to get us to believe that, and stir us toward their fighters. But now the eye tests have shown that this guy, at least in my opinion, and shit, I mean, if y'all opinions ain't pretty much matching up, that this man, he is pretty much he is him when it comes to this boxing thing. Mike Tyson, I'm just thinking about the guys who I was able: Floyd, Mike, Roy Jones, Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield, Kawasaki, just a lot of Hopkins, all these guys, man. Terence Crawford. And I go back and watch the film on, watch older fights also. But Terence Crawford, he has something. He has, and I just call it that dog. I get it from the media, but Terence Crawford got a different dog in him. He got that real junkyard dog. That dog that he going to. Every task is his. He's going to handle that. He don't get killed. You know what I'm saying? He has to die. He has to retire his throne. He has to step down from that because it don't get taken from him. So I would say let's go ahead and put Terence Crawford really in. Let's not say the top five. Let's say the top three fighters of in history. And if you guys feel like if I'm dead wrong, if y'all got three guys that y'all feel like that are better, or two guys that are better, or let me know. Drop it in them comments, and we can definitely talk about it, because I don't mind responding and getting in there and debating and telling my reason on why, and deeper on why I actually feel this way compared to what your opinion may be. But is Terence Crawford officially the GOAT of this generation? Or does he has one more fight to prove it? I don't think Terence Crawford has to prove anything else. I don't think he have to prove anything else. Terence Crawford, I feel as if the games they was playing with him, because I've been a Crawford fan. I've been a Crawford fan for a nice little second. And it was just almost like, he don't get the heavy promotion as what the other fighters get. They got these guys out here on YouTube talking all crazy, trying to spread rhetoric about, he may be taking performance enhancement drugs, or he may be he was using different things in his gloves or whatnot. But man, nah, the eye test just showed you for everybody. And then I even enjoyed it better because they put it on Netflix and we ain't have to go out there and pay for it. We just got the best, like the best things in life come free. I mean, if you had Netflix, whatever, but the best things in life come free, man. Okay. We just was able to witness Terence Crawford on a subscription basis, put on a masterclass performance. It ain't always about knocking the guy out. Sometimes it's about really just taking him to school. Everybody ain't gonna fall, but do he need one more fight? Do he need to go back and tear down the 154 weight class and go ahead and get that guy that to go ahead and get that little boot that everybody, what I'm saying, what that his little fan club want him to, fight? Should he fight Canelo again? Should him and Canelo rematch? Me personally, I don't think Canelo want that smoke no more. I don't think Canelo want that no more. Canelo, he gonna make his money because he's Canelo and he was the face of boxing. We just got to be honest about it. But now it's almost like the crown has to be transferred, man. Canelo is not the face right now. The biggest buzz is who Crawford is going to fight next, man. Who is this man's going to fight next? Who is it going to be? And we got to be realistic with ourselves because when it comes to boxing, y'all, we know that they'll fight somebody, but then the next fight kind of be like kind of lower tier. So we might not get, the best quality of next opponent, but we sure to pretty much get that master class performance, no matter who it is. So me personally, I was looking like Terence Crawford, he could retire and run off into the sunset, but understanding the money and the potential that's still out there waiting for him, I feel as if he should definitely go get it. He barely getting hit anyway. I mean, it's good to train your body to keep it in shape anyway. So I feel as if that he should go out there and definitely do what he got to do. But I don't feel like he need any more fights. I feel like that he could definitely run off into the sunset, man. I really feel that Terence Crawford could definitely run off into the sunset. But when it come to hey man, he only made $40 million from the gate, and um he could make damn $100 million to be the A side because he'll be the A side next fight, or you know that's a big motivator to keep on going. That's a huge motivator to to not retire. You know, the next opponent, like I say, man, they're gonna probably give us a lower tier opponent, but somebody else may build a name up. Somebody else may, build up enough height. I don't know if he's gonna be willing to just keep jumping weight classes, but somebody else build up a big enough name. Somebody else give us, and especially if they call him out, and nobody pretty much calling out Bud right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I would like to see him do something about like Floyd Mayweather, break those records. You know what I'm saying? Um, be able Canelo gonna make $400 million. Why not let you know what I'm saying? Let's get him another two, maybe three more fights, if that, with a couple of $100 million paydays. You know, I think he is worth it. He gonna give us the performances. It's gonna be exciting. We know that dog gonna come out, and we know he gonna get active. So, Terence Crawford, Bud, please don't retire. Please don't retire right now. We know we got Shakur. We Keisha and he messed up. We got Abdullah Mason, but please don't retire. Please don't retire. We got the Mason brothers. You know what I'm saying? We got Boots, but please don't retire, man. I want to still see you, but if you retire, it's totally understandable. But right now, if he is if Terence Crawford walk away from boxing right now, is his legacy bigger than Floyd Mayweather? If Terence Crawford walk away from boxing right now, is his legacy bigger than Floyd Mayweather? I feel as if Terence Crawford, he fought the guys in his weight class that that were the top guys. He went and got all the belts. He went and got each and every belt. If 4 different guys had those belts, he wouldn't have fought each and every last one of them in each and every weight class. Just so happened, that Canelo had all 4 belts. Made it real easy. The higher he went, the easier it got. But we got to look at that. He went and collect all the belts. So he fought all the champions. Mayweather didn't. Terence Crawford, we didn't do no I haven't heard not one time that Terence Crawford did a catch weight. I'm a Mayweather is my guy. I was looking for my money team shirt. I love Mayweather too, but as far as the legacy, I think Terence Crawford, for a fact, his legacy is bigger than Floyd Mayweather. If you understand boxing, Floyd wasn't fighting all the champions. Floyd is almost like Gervonta. Floyd was the money man. Floyd, he turned into the money man, especially later on into his career. And when he fought De La Hoya, he was out over the hill. When he fought Sugar Shane, he was over the hill. When he fought Cotto, he was over the hill. They were still legendary. All of them are legendary champions, but like this fight that we just got, Crawford is beating these boys decisively, and everybody in their prime. So, personally, yes, his legacy is already it's bigger than Floyd Mayweather's. His bank account is not, because we got to understand different things. Floyd built up this media, and he built up this hype behind his name that that he was the money man. So he got paid, he was getting paid a lot just because of that, because of his the entertainment value that came behind him, the showmanship, and plus his skills. They still paid the bills. We ain't gonna diminish that, but and Floyd, Terence Crawford is not trying to say, hey, he's the best ever and this and that because of, hey, I'm 41-0 or whatever, 49-0, 50-0, whatever it may be. I feel as if we putting that on him. Floyd, he came out, once again with heavy promotion, TBE, and whatever, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel as if Terence Crawford legacy, if he walk away from boxing right now, I think his legacy is bigger than Floyd's. Yeah, it is, because Floyd, he just got the most money out of it. My boy, he in the 4-belt era, he's the first one to be 3-time undisputed. So, in my book, yeah, because and then right now he can go ahead and that's why I say off another, depending on who he fight and the media coverage behind that, he can easily, I ain't gonna say easily, but and the way the Turkey Al Sheik doing it, hey man, they can break some numbers, they can break some records as far as tickets, and I don't know how they're gonna do the pay-per-views or the subscription, because right now they got Netflix, it's gonna be free on Netflix, but I'm sure that they can come up with something to threaten that, if not surpass that that accomplishment that Floyd reached. So we got to really get in and look at that, man. If he walk away from boxing right now, is his legacy bigger than Floyd Mayweather? But hoping that he does. But please, let's not walk away from boxing. Please, let's not do this. Let's not do the worldly thing. Once the people start liking you, then you just go away forever. Please don't do that to us. But seeing that he don't walk away, who should Bud fight next? Who should Bud fight next? There's a list of contenders. Let's see. I'm finna look this up to help. You know what I mean? I think that I think that Bud should they should get the people what they want. I think they should get the people what they want. And why not? Let's go back to that 154-pound division. Let's go ahead and clean house there. Let's get back into that 154. Let's he can still make the weight beautifully. Guess what? Let's go ahead and back to 154. And I need that boot. I need that boot. I like the next fight to be Boots Ennis. I think Boots fight in November. He gets some rest. He say he ready. Let's put him to the test. Because let's give a young guy a fight. Let's give a guy who he pretty much the only one who calling out Terence Crawford. So let's go ahead and give him a shot. I really like that fight for him next. I feel like it's gonna be an easy one. I feel like it's gonna be an exciting one because both of them gonna come in there to throw them things. Both of them guys gonna come in there and actually and put on a show. Boots got Philly, Terence got the world. So I feel like, hey man, that's a great opponent who has a good fan club. We got to look at that, man. Who has a worthy fan club behind them, who has the supporters behind them, who will tune in, buy tickets to get to those fights. Who do we really want to see? So I'm with. Let's go ahead and knock off Boots, man. You should never call them out. I like that fight for Terence Crawford next. And if y'all like somebody, whoever y'all like, y'all let me know. Y'all drop it in the comments. Y'all let me know who y'all like, man. They were saying David Benavidez, but I don't feel as if to just keep going up in weight class. I take my feelings off of it. I don't think he'll want to do that because it is a difference. It is a difference, and you don't want to just start thinking you can take everybody hit. So, but whatever he do, shit, I'm tuning in. He got my support, 100%. And if you think Crawford just changed boxing forever, hit that like button right now for me, man. If y'all think Crawford changed the boxing game forever, hit the like button right now for me, man. Because it's about making history. Shakur Stevenson, what you gonna do? Where we at now? On my next set, I'm not in the next segment, the next show, man. I'm finna let y'all know why a lot of these guys is getting up out of weight classes. Why they want to fight everybody. They can be saying that, but is it a reason why? And it ain't just because of the payday. So I'm gonna see can I break that down in my next show because Abdullah is on the rise. Now, segment number 2. Charlie Kirk, the shooting at Utah State. Here goes some facts, y'all. The man got gunned down on a college campus. All right. And I feel like what this means for politics, safety, and for freedom of speech, I feel like sometimes you better just, it is what it is. You need to watch what you say. How can you watch what you say? When do you need to watch what you say? Because a lot of times when you get money, you have a following, we feel like just because it's the right thing to say or just because it's truthful, we feel like we can say it. First thing first, I never disagreed with nothing Charlie Kirk said. I'm not a disagreeer with what people say anyway. You just say what you say how you feel. It don't really impact my life, so I ain't really get into it too heavy. But Charlie Kirk and this shooting and what does this mean for politics and free speech, we just have to be aware that, hey man, everybody is not our ally. Everybody is not just trying to sit back and debate with us with words. Some people, are really willing to take you out. He probably already know that. For politics, definitely, he's a MAGA supporter, so he's definitely going to get the support from the president. It's too much going to happen. I mean, they got the guy. I just feel maybe college schools period need to beef up their technology, with their security and the technology, because for a guy to be able to climb up on a building and do this, it's just very alarming. We can sit back and be desensitized to it because we just watch it on TV, and it's like, oh wow, this just happened, and as soon as it happened, it's like, oh, it's just because he get out there and say whatever he want to say, but just at the same time, in this country, we are supposed to be able to. I mean, everything he mostly said basically was it had facts behind it. He's not just sitting right here, just pulling something out of thin air. And the facts behind it even laid true in the way that he was ended. A white man killed a white man. He says that. And more black people kill black people. But people take offense to that. It's like, are you not like watching the news, or do you not understand? They just want to look at the police officer killing black people. But where I'm at, you turn the news on every day, all day, man. Or not every day, all day, literally, but every day, literally, you're going to see a black man has killed another black man. So when it's like little statistics now, some of it may be, very, it may be very kind of, people take it offensive. But I just want to get into I want to go over here to YouTube right quick, y'all. And I want to do a little deep dive right quick, or just kind of look at just some of his content. Some of his sound bites. Let's do sound bites. Let me see if they got some. Let's see. Okay, I'll just go. This right here, 25 minutes. Of course, we're not gonna watch it all, but we're just gonna. Well, no, I want to get some. Yeah, let's get one. His best debate moments. It's 7 minutes. So let's go back here. Let's go here, and let's present this to y'all. Let's share it. Boom. Boom. Right here. Let's mute that. Let's come back here.
Proud of yourself for debating college kids who are unprepared to speak in front of an audience like yourself. Hold on. You're 30 years old. We can agree you're 30 years old, right? Do you think that's a little bit silly?
Are you a voter?
I am a voter. I'm a registered voter.
I vote and you vote. So I'm talking to voters of this country that will determine the future of Western civilization. That's what I'm doing here today. Yeah? Wait, hold on. How?
Right off the bat, see, you just want to debate with a man. You just want to debate with somebody just because you can get a microphone. What are you talking about? And on top of that, you have the privilege to vote. And on top of that, this is what you've been waiting for to be grown, probably damn near since you know what I mean, since you can remember. So let's get back into it. Come on now.
How is it any different than a professor talking to you?
Than a professor talking to you? Who are you?
Well, important enough for you to come up to a microphone.
You create a company that's like like close to being a fascist, and then like
Okay. How am I?
Sorry.
Let's go through this. How am I a fascist?
dude, like
Can you name one thing I believe that's fascist?
you believe that like you on
See, that's what I feel like. A lot of times it may be offensive. I feel like a lot of females do it. Like you say things, and it's like, well, just give me one reason on why you say that, and then you're not saying nothing to corroborate what the point that you just brought up. You sit right here debating with this man. Y'all just then the media do a good job on making us think and be swayed in different ways. Like, I'm trying to figure out what did Charlie Kirk do to make people people gonna dislike him anyway. But I'm like, what am I missing? And if I'm missing something, y'all drop it down there in them comments. Y'all let me know. What am I missing?
Don't boo him. Let him think.
but
I'm such a bad fascist. I let the people who disagree in open mic to talk to me for 2 hours uninterrupted.
okay.
I'm an awful fascist. I'm more like a free speech liberal of the 1970s, not a fascist.
But I just want to say Turning Point USA is a evil company that was funded by thousands of fracking companies, and that just
no, it's not thousands, but we do have some frackers that give us money. But
and then all it is making the rich.
I'm like, so if this company that Charlie Kirk created, and this young man feels that passionate about this company and the wrongdoing, whatever he sees, whatever he comprises as a wrongdoing, why are you down here speaking to these people again? Why? Because when they're doing wrong, I go away from it. I go the other direction. If you doing something, I ain't got nothing to do with it. So why are you down here? Down here trying to debate with him if this guy is such a fascist?
Rich,
from
more rich.
fascism to fracking.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Okay, again, I'm happy to have a debate. I can see you're getting kind of fired up.
I'm sorry.
So, but why are we evil? Like we're having a nice discussion.
Because
all of a sudden you're calling me like
because
a
it
fascist.
seems like you just want the rich get even more rich. Like
we haven't talked about the rich at all.
At all. And it's like, wow, now he go talk about that. And it's like, listen, one thing do y'all understand, a lot of if you're rich, you're probably going to get more richer. People, you didn't get rich just from you got rich from doing the right things in business over and over and over again. So the rich are going to get richer. Unless you're just going out here just trying to spend out your money willy-dilly and then you'll get poor. But the rich understand how to have and use money. So they're going to take advantage of things just like we try to take advantage of things. So when people say, like, that's just something that, once again, I feel that the media has put in our head that people just say, the rich are going to get richer. Well, damn, duh. The smart are going to probably get smarter. The stronger are going to probably get damn stronger. So whatever. So here we go. Let's see. But these are the things that, this is the reason why people don't like Charlie Kirk. Let's see what he got to say.
I mean, so you don't even know my positions on this stuff. Under no circumstance ever should a man ever let a woman pay for a date, or you should split ever. No circumstance.
Even on the third, fourth, fifth.
What if it's the first date and you're just nodding
for
anything?
Okay, well, let me.
Period.
Well, let me. Okay, so
what kind of world are we living in?
Well, hold on a second. I agree with you. If I'm dating a girl, I would pay for everything.
Everything.
Yeah, everything. However, I could see for other people that might be in a different financial position, you pay for 10 dates and then she's like, you know what? I want to treat you.
Well,
I think
that's totally different. No, what we're talking about is like, oh, we're going to alternate. Like, well, what's your serious? And she wants to take you out to something for a nice dinner. And you might, by the way, if you have the intent to marry, you're already like kind of blending finances. Like, I get that psychologically, but like, if you're like, oh, we'll take turns. Like, oh, you pay this time, I pay this time.
What's your advice?
Now with that advice, I'm not disagreeing with it, but do I do that? No, because of just because of how in our environment and how the relationships last. So once again, I'm not disagreeing with his take, but I mean, I don't personally, I'm not paying every time, but that's just because of my environment. Now I feel as if, if I had somebody that I just felt just so sacred, like in my first relationship, I paid every time. You know, second relationship, it get paid for. But hey, this is nothing. I mean, nothing to disagree with him to not want to hear him speak again. So let's go.
To a girl who the guy she's currently seeing, he says that.
Oh, do not marry that man.
Hit the link.
But here's the thing. I feel like they should always
break
That's
offer.
Great. But they should offer. They should pull out the credit card.
The woman? Of course not.
Just to offer.
No.
It's a nice gesture.
No. By the way, no. This is feminism. Feminism is that you have to be this like self-independent. This is not a nice gesture. It's you trying to be like egalitarian. No. You as women should want to be provided for. In fact, you should have an expectation.
Yes. Women, yes, should have that expectation. And I think a lot of times y'all women could even possibly mess that up while we don't want to pay, because at the same time, if we hearing like y'all hear out of us, we got money, we this and that, y'all want us to prove it. So we want y'all to prove it too. So, but at the same time, the man probably should pay. You know what I mean? If we're going on them dates and stuff, the man should pay.
That you as a woman are so important and so critical and so necessary and beautiful that it shouldn't even be a question.
Do you view democracy as an American value, something that's very important to the fabric of this country?
No. Where is democracy in the U.S. Constitution?
Oh, okay. So
No, hold on. Where is the word democracy?
I don't think the word democracy is in the Constitution.
So where is the word democracy in any of the founding fathers?
A lot of the founding fathers had extremely elitist viewpoints around who should.
Hold on. I just want you said the word democracy, so I want to get back to our roots.
Yes.
Where is democracy mentioned?
I don't.
In the Federalist Papers, the Constitution, or the Declaration.
I think it's good that this country has moved away from things that were
So
explicitly believed by the founding
in the Federalist
fathers.
Papers, and it's mentioned negatively as a problem. So you ask me, is democracy a fundamental American value? I say no.
Okay.
Because I go back to our roots. And Hamilton, Madison, and Jay.
Oh, I know that Hamilton was anti-democracy.
Hold on,
these
let me
people
finish.
thought that people should be owned as
I want to be
property.
clear. I am pro-representative government,
Okay.
but I'm not pro-democracy. That's a big difference, and that distinction is important. But you asked very specifically about democracy, which is not an American value. It never has been and never should be, because what is democracy? Democracy is majority rule no matter what. That there's no provisions of checks and balances, no inalienable rights, no separation of powers, pure if the majority gets it, the majority wants it as quickly as possible.
I don't advocate pure democracy. I do understand that we live in a representative, like we live in a republic, and I understand these things.
You're a stochastic terrorist.
What is that?
You're targeting a minority group. You're targeting trans people
Got it.
specifically.
What is a woman?
I wonder, like, you know, like a lot of times people in this world, a lot of shit we say, we just be repeating this shit. We heard somebody else say it. So it's like, I wonder who in the hell be telling these people this shit. Like, what news outlet, what media outlet are they watching to really think this man is really this, like what she just said about him? Like, what? Like, huh? So let's see what he said to her.
What is it? That's a stupid ass question, dude. That's a dumbass question.
What is a woman, college student?
What is a woman? Oh, you're talking to a college student instead of like, I don't know, someone who has media training?
They can't answer what a woman is. It's not.
See, it's like, then you get up there and want to debate with the man. What are you debating with this man for? No, he asked you just a real simple question, like, man. But once again, like I say, maybe, you know, I never heard, you know, before this, black people, we didn't talk about Charlie Kirk. If you watch them, a lot of people, unless you know, until now, we know a lot of us watched them. So it's like, you know what I mean? just really breaking it down, like when it comes to the political climate, this shit is kind of like really turning deadly for him. It's really turning deadly for, for, I guess, really for everybody. I feel like, we can get up here and say what we want to say and however we want to do it, but I am conscious of, people just gonna feel the way they want to feel, and they're gonna do whatever it takes to satisfy their feeling to eradicate shit. So I think as far as like what this do for the political climate, really nothing, because you don't never know where it's gonna come from. They do this shit all the time, and it's almost like, I'm like, was he sent? Is somebody sitting on like, how could you really, like, man? Now they talking about the gun had a $2,000 scope on it, and like, man, you even still though, like, man, you can still hit it. Like, that was almost like, man, you was trained, you was in the army or something. Like, that was, people ain't really looking really too deep like how they really should be looking into it, but no matter how we feel about Kirk, this crossed the line for free speech. This really crossed the line, no matter how we felt about him. Like, it turned into something like a simple debate. Now this man just bleeding out. Like, come on, no matter what, man, that's like horrifying. Like, whoa. And then just like understanding, damn, he could have been, targeting anyone else. So let me know, man, what y'all think. What does this mean for like free speech? What y'all think about people who want to go around and speak on politics, black, white, Jewish, Mexican, or whatever? How do y'all feel about that? As far as how they should be moving, should they just be so bold and want to be out here debating without the proper security? Can you get proper security here? Well, guys shooting like this, where they can hit the candidate for president in the damn ear, when they can hit this man in the neck in front of a crowd of people, shit. Do y'all feel like that's a good move for them? So, let me know, man. And don't just watch, man. Y'all get in that chat, man. Y'all get in there, let me know, man. Don't just watch me. Now, on to the next segment, y'all. Adrian Brunner, AB, about billions. My boy. Adrian Brunner, if y'all don't know, he got kicked off. It is what it is for flirting with the co-host. Matter of fact, if y'all don't know, I'm finna go ahead and play the video for you right quick. Let me go back over here. Let me see. Adrian Brunner. Let me see that y'all see this. Right here. Here we go.
We got a special guest introducing AB.
I'm mesmerized by style. I did not know you looked that good in person.
Thank you.
No, but you look so good in person.
Thank you.
For real. Hey, you look like that singer, and you know who I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure you heard it before.
Well, you ready for football?
Stat. All right, you told me to stop. My bad, bro. You're amazing.
All right, hey, we're gonna have to ask you to go, my nigga. I have to ask you to go, man. I'm gonna pay you for your time. I love you, my nigga.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no. I can't. I asked you the first time. I don't have no problems with you, but I'm gonna pay you for your time. Good, but I appreciate it, bro. Y'all jump out. Thank you, man. Yeah, no problem.
We got a special guest introduced.
But, and I know that was kind of broken down, right, and clip, but no, that was happening like, that was really like smooth. That was like within pretty much 2 minutes. And they didn't really show Cameron, but Cameron was like, look, man, old girl, her dude here, let's kind of chill out on that. You know what I'm saying? and your boy just kept going. He just kept going in. And I'm looking like, I don't know if this nigga think because he was just, Adrian Brunner, he a hell of a fighter too now. But you just really just disrespecting everything, and they doing this on a media platform. They doing it, they trying to have what they got going on. Now, what if her old man, because old girl, she is just, now she's sitting here just smiling now. I want to find out the really the original. Because she's sitting there just smiling now the whole time. And that's another thing too, because that's kind of leading us, guys, we kind of look at that in a certain way. Like, hey, if I'm saying something to a female and she's smiling very big, but at the same time,
we got a special guest introducing.
They are, doing a little media thing, so she gonna smile. But I just feel as if once they said cut it, he should have cut it. You know what I mean? Especially her old man in the building, cut it out. But Adrian Brunner, you know what I'm saying? He wants to continue to go in. So I feel like Cameron did the right thing. But look, bro, I'm just gonna pay you for your time. And I'm glad I'm glad that, Adrian Brunner didn't, want to take it the wrong way, because, you know what I'm saying? It really ain't even like, bro, the man just told you. Shout the old man is right here. And you still want to talk about how pretty she is. Like, bro, let it go. Knock it off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we paying you to be here anyway. Or if you gonna do that, man, we holler at you, man. Just go ahead and do that and let that be between y'all. But I feel like he handled that, you know what I'm saying, real professional. You know what I'm saying? Like, and do y'all think that the podcast should put stricter rules out here? You know what I'm saying? To kind of, I know we want everything to be real and raw, but do we think that when these people go up on these podcasts, especially when they have these beautiful women on there, should they have stricter rules? And maybe, hey, man, and if you break them, ain't no getting paid. We're not gonna do that. And they got to know, like, hey, a lot of times that you get the opposite sex, and when you get them together, you don't never know who gonna be attracted to who, how much. And obviously, Adrian Brunner, he was really feeling that. You know what I'm saying? He like, look, man, he ain't even, Cameron just told him, he like, man, I ain't heard that. Like, baby, you are beautiful, like, in real life. I didn't even think you looked that good. So, we got to keep that in mind. You got to keep that in mind. Like, people, we gonna have our fetishes. So, and he probably just went to the show. He had to see. He probably really went to the show just to see her. But come to find out, she got an old man backstage. Bro, chill. Let go ahead and do the show. He can't do the show because not only that he thought she was already cute, but this nigga kind of infatuated by her. You know what I'm saying? So, does this, do y'all think this crossed the line for entertainment, and do the respect get blurred too much in media? What y'all think, man? Did this cross the line? Because it really kind of seemed because nothing happened. It don't really seem like a big deal, but do it cross the line? Because once again, if you're in a situation, you're in a relationship, and somebody trying to holler at you, especially your old lady, how you think her old man feel? Like, we don't care that man, Adrian Brunner, now we look at him like a has been or who been. Like, down there, I don't know him no more. So I feel like, does it cross the line? I really do. Like, because he was warned, they asked him. They told him, look, bro, this is a situation. Let's cut it out. You like how you feel, however you feel, cool. But you going a little hard, man. You're going a little bit too much. So, or do y'all think he was just playing around? Do you think Adrian Brunner was just playing around with this girl? Because, you know what I mean, he left with no animosity. He left, you know what I mean, paid him, cool. Or was he serious? You know what I'm saying? Was he serious? And if he was just playing, should he be playing like that? And once again, now, you know the man, you know that the boxer, he's still a ex-champion. So in his mind, he the boxing champ. Like, so he feel like can't nobody beat him, and he don't care if her old man is there. Anyway, so how do they go about that? Because really, if it came down to it, like, bro, they not stopping Adrian Brunner. They not knocking out Adrian Brunner. They gonna have to shoot this man or something. But he can't do that unless they do something. So, you know what I mean? That's a little situation too, especially when they getting these professional athletes up there. Especially, you know what I mean? You might be mindful, but who when this shit go down, like, man, y'all nigga might think y'all can beat these professional athletes, but I ain't. I ain't saying I'm scared of them, but bro, I'm not trying to be getting hit by these. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know that'll still come with a cost too. So, but do y'all think he was just playing with the old girl, or do y'all think he was dead ass serious? Let's see. What do y'all think? Let's play this back. Let's see, can we find the little? I don't want them to. Let me see. Now this is another bit.
Think AB.
I'm mesmerized by style. I did not know you looked that good in person.
Thank you.
No, but you look so good in person.
Thank you.
For real. Hey, you look like that singer, and you know who I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure you heard it before.
Well, you ready for football?
Your boy say stats. Listen, looking at his face, do y'all think he was just playing? Come on now. Y'all think my boy was just playing? Say, look how she just that smile she got. Let me tell you, that smile will keep you going. Like, listen, I'm not hearing you right now, Cal. I'm not hearing you right now, my boy. No. You know what I'm saying? But once again, she got to keep the smile on because she getting paid to do the co-host and shit. So here we go.
All right, you told me to stop. My bad, bro. You're amazing.
All right, hey, we gonna have to actually go, my nigga. I mean, I have to actually.
And I really fuck with how Cameron he really handled it, because it's like, look, bro. But Cameron, he had to handle it that way. Like, look, I can't kick you off the show. I'm gonna just pay you to get off. We're gonna pay you to leave, bro. You know what I mean? Ain't like I can't kick you off, but I can't kick you off. So we're just gonna pay you to leave, bro. I just told you what's going on, and you still up here licking your chops. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he was just playing.
Should go, man. I'm gonna pay you for your time. I love you, my nigga.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no.
But I do feel like Cameron was upset. I really do. I feel like Cameron was upset, and whoever old girl man is, Cameron, I think he rocked with an old dude, because Cameron he's keeping his composure. Cameron was upset, like, you know what I'm saying, you ruining the show, bro, and you must be on some drunk or some high shit, my nigga. You can't keep it together. Y'all nigga be having all these females, then you get, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, knock it off, my nigga. Now you got to get paid to leave. Here we go.
I can't. I asked you the first time. I don't have no problems with you, but I'm gonna pay you for your time.
See that? That's beautiful. Like, so I asked you the first time. I ain't got no problems with you. You see what I'm saying? You know, I'm like, this my boy ain't playing. I feel like he was highly upset. Like, bro, you doing. I already told you one time. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Do you? I feel like this. I feel like, but you got to write it in contract though. You got to, because depending on, hey, who you see, you know what I mean, you might like that, but you know, while the show going on, you can't be over here, you can't be running the show, because you know what I'm saying, you can't be doing the show. Do that on your own time. And matter of fact, we ain't gonna do too much apologizing. Let's go ahead and get you up out of here, man. Let's go ahead and end this right quick. Let's go on and end it right now, matter. You know what I mean? I think he gave him probably like 5,000. I would have took the 5,000 and got the hell on too, and waited. If he that mesmerized, I'm like, why he just didn't wait on stacks? Like, bro, you sitting there looking. Let's see how he was looking again. Let's see how he was. Oh.
we got a special guest introducing AB.
I'm mesmerized by style. I did not know you looked that good in person.
But
Arabia, is that a real background?
Hey, Stat, could you stop smiling? Can you stop smiling? You.
Arabia is.
Nah, yo, bro, some G, yo, bro, some G shit. We gotta.
Oh,
boyfriend here, yo.
I
told you that.
My bad.
Nah, like it's all like. Pause the show for a minute. Trust me, I love you. You know you my brother. I'm just saying. What type of brother?
I want to make another. Arabia, is that a?
He said, "What type of brother am I to let you do that? Keeping it gangster. What type of brother am I to be sitting right here, let you flirt with this girl, and I just told you what's going on, bro? That's how we should be. But like I said, I think they should go ahead and put in the contract, bro. We ain't even gonna pay you after you doing no goddamn Looney Tunes shit like this, bro. We can't have that. We can't have that. And Adrian Brunner, I think Adrian Brunner too. We got to look at it like this. Adrian Brunner know how to keep his name in the algorithm. Did they just plan it? Did they plot this to kind of to keep some little noise going on? You know what I'm saying? I kind of started looking at it in all type of different ways. Like when I get time to think about it, like, you know what I mean? We got to keep some hot. We got to keep some going. You know what I'm saying? To keep some the entertainment value. It's all entertainment. So keep some going. And we got to look at it from that angle too, because it was really smooth. He walked off with no problem. He was like, bro, come on. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna just totally dismiss that. I'm really not. Let's see. Hold on. Let's watch it. Let's watch this one again.
A real background.
Hey, Stat, could you stop smiling? Can you stop smiling? You.
Arabia is.
Nah, yo, bro, some G, yo, bro, some G shit. We gotta. Boyfriend here, yo.
I
told you that.
My bad.
Nah, like it's all like. Pause the show for a minute. Trust me, I love you. You know you my brother. I'm just saying. What type of brother I'm gonna be if her boyfriend here and like it's of course you know Stat look good, but it gotta be a limit, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta stop that.
You know, I ain't trying to come at you, but that's my sister too. So
yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry.
But this Joe Burrow injury, unfortunately, a lot of it is on the organization.
I'm a Cincinnati Bengal fan too, so you got it first.
I can't talk. I mean, all right, you told me to stop. My bad, bro. You're amazing.
All right, hey, we gonna have to actually go, my man. Yeah, no problem.
Arabia is.
What we doing? Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all hit that like button for me, man. But what we doing, AB? Once, like I say, once the damn they're looking like he was gonna be the heir to Floyd Mayweather. Looking like he was gonna be the next money man. Now you got to get paid $5,000 and get the hell on. Adrian Brunner. It's safe to say that my boy looked like he going downhill, man. I was a big rooter fan for Adrian Brunner. You know what I mean? He had the entertainment value. He still do things, but it ain't looking that good for him. It ain't looking that good for him right now, man. Or what's the shit plan? Was this something they just put together like, hey, do this?
Is that a real background?
Hey, Stat, could you stop smiling? Can you stop smiling? You.
Arabia is.
Nah, yo, bro, some G, yo.
She was smiling, look at tomorrow. I'm not smiling, Arabia, but she probably like, I ain't smiling at your ass. You know what I'm saying? But she was on that goddamn skin and grinning. And that's enough, females. When you get to smiling, that's attractive. I like smiles. So, and y'all do too. So, seeing that goddamn smiling, nigga couldn't let it go. So, here we go. Matter of fact, what I think I'm going to do, though, and once again, y'all hit that like button. And with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and get on up out of here, man. I was in here for about an hour, talked it, broke it down. It's over with, man. But y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all get down in them comments. Y'all let me know about what y'all think about the topics, man. Let me know what y'all think about Charlie Kirk. Let me know what y'all think about that boy Crawford. And let me know what y'all think about Brunner, man. Let me know. And I'm out.